Hello to all traders and welcome back to another video brought to you by Orbex. So all the talk is about the fallout of the NFP numbers that we saw on Friday. They did come in a little bit higher than expected. However, there is a big expectancy that there will be a recession in the first quarter or possibly second quarter of this year. So a lot of traders are flocking to this safe haven, switching up their risk aversion methods and going to gold. And it is actually paying off quite easily because since we had this triple bottom at the back end of last year, this 1675 support handle, we are now seeing that gold has actually moved over $200 and is now heading towards the 1900 handle for the first time in quite a while. So what does this mean for gold? What does this mean for dollar heading into the new year? Well, we've got core inflation coming up on Thursday, which will give a big indication on where America is heading, if monetary policies will start easing, and if the Fed will start approaching, will stop having these aggressive rate hikes as well. So lots of information to get into, lots of things to look at because earnings season is coming upon us as well. So this could affect the indices and obviously stocks that cater for this earnings season as well. So let's go into gold first of all on this Monday. And as you can see here, the last time we saw these levels was, well, if we're looking at the peak of this 1880, we're looking basically at the back of April of 2022. So that's pretty much 8 months, 8 to 9 month high. And it doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. As I said, this risk aversion seems to be creeping up even higher and higher. If we just zoom in a little bit more, as you can see, very strong bullish methods. As I said before, we saw this triple bottom at the back end of last year, but since then over $250 to the upside, and with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, we are seeing that prices are in this bullish trend as well. The only thing that could stop the bullish trend for the near term is this slight bearish divergence that we've got on the RSI, as you can see here, very nicely formed. However, with every big move in the market to the upside or downside, there is a slight correction and then another move higher. So we are expecting a little bit of a slowdown on the yellow metal in the next few trading sessions, but then a propelment and possibly to this 1900 psychological handle, which isn't too far away. You know, if we look at about $25, $26, it's not really too much in the way of a big push in the market. So just keep an eye out for that as well. And also let me know what your thoughts are on this as we begin this second week of the year. On the 4 hour chart as well, always like to keep it intraday. We are seeing this propelment, very, very bullish channel as well. And, you know, this started from quite a way back and it hasn't really looking like any signs it's slowing down at the moment. You know, very nice channel. And we are seeing, like I said, just a slight, the bearish divergence is a little bit more apparent on the 4 hour chart, but at the same time, as I said, we are expecting a slight correction to the downside and then a move higher, like on the daily chart. So it is something just to keep an eye out for. As you can see here, you know, with every move to the upside, there's a bit of a break correction, upside correction, upside. We'll expect another correction at some point and then another upside move, which gives gold all the advantages that it can to start moving higher. So very, very important news events coming out this week. As I said, we've got the core inflation rate from America, which will give us more of a let's say signal as to what the Fed is going to do in their next meeting, and also we're going to probably see inflation actually start taking more of a downturn. 9.1% it was in the summertime 6 months ago, 7.1% at the moment. Will it dive any lower than that? We'll have to wait and see. And a lot of traders just want me to have a look on silver as well. Silver, we did see quite a big move again due to the NFP, but also due to the fact that you know, metals at the moment are really starting to take off, and as you can see here, not so much a bigger support than we saw on gold, but nonetheless we are still seeing this propelment, and you know, we are failing to break this $25 barrier. So this is why we are consolidating at the moment. Traders are getting a little bit anxious as to where silver will go next, because we have had a few false breaks here and some very firm resistance as well, roughly at the halfway point of $24. A lot of traders did think $25 was the next psychological level, so we'll see if that does get up there in the near term. But a lot like gold, we are seeing now, just on the 4 hour charts, it's a little bit more easy to see. We are seeing this slight bearish divergence. Just remove these drawings so it's a little bit easy to see. As you can see here, slight bearish divergence, but it's not really as strong as what we saw on gold, because we did see gold more of a move to the upside at the moment. Silver's just taking a little bit of a break, sideways consolidation at the moment, to see what the next signal is for the metal. So let me know what you're trading on, what you think as well. Tomorrow we're going to be covering the dollar markets to see how much of them are going to be moved in the next week. Are they going to stay a little bit more stable until the inflation rate is announced? We'll have to wait and see. But join me tomorrow for the next version of the videos, and we'll speak again then. So have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.